6.1 FM, but as you know, at this time on Mondays and Fridays, we shift gears and bring you something from Leadway Assurance for about 10 minutes. We'll talk about your vehicles or things tips you should have at the fingertips as you make your journeys around Lagos. But today we're going a little differently than we do. We have in the studio the National Retail Manager, General Business, Alex Anaba of Leadway Assurance Company. Good morning, Alex.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm fine. Good morning, Lagos.
It's good to have you in the studio. But before I get into the discussion, before Alex and I get into the discussion, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Leadway Assurance, you'll be covered for, well, almost anything.
Vivian, your ankle is bandaged. What happened? I was on my morning jog when I was almost run over. I twisted my ankle diving out of the way. That is unbelievable. Was everyone alright? Everyone was more than alright. Luckily, I have happy cover, and so did everyone else.
Live happy with Leadway's household automobile personal accident policy. One premium, multiple cover. SMS happy to 22865 or email happy@leadway.com for more details. Leadway Assurance, ensuring happiness since 1970.
Alright, you're still on to Automatics and Lagos Traffic Radio at the 6.1 FM. Alex, let's get straight into the gist. And we're talking about third-party insurance, okay? And almost everybody knows what that is. Or almost everybody knows that I should have some sort of insurance in my car. But let's talk about it. Can you break it down for us? What exactly is a third-party insurance?
Okay. I think I will want to make it as simple as possible. First is that the third-party motor insurance is one of the insurances that is made compulsory by law.
Yeah.
So, and that stems from the 1945 Motor Ordinance that says every vehicle that must fly Nigerian road must have a minimum of this third party. But for the benefit of our listeners, I would like to paint a picture of what the third-party motor insurance is all about. First, the insurance company that is giving out the insurance, will refer to them for the purpose of our discourse as the first party.
Okay.
You that is dipping your hands in your pocket to buy the insurance, I'll refer to you as the second party. So once the second party dips his hands in the pocket to buy that insurance from the insurance company will now issue you a third-party motor insurance cover, which means automatically you are not under any cover. You that is taking
the second party is not under any cover.
So you're actually buying a cover for the benefit of others who are at large.
I think that's where the issue is. People are like, I have an insurance. I went to the insurance company. My car got hit, and I went to the insurance company, and they didn't do anything. So what you're saying right now, that the third party is that other person that you do not know, that you have never met in your life, that you might have probably hit the car or something. All right. Okay. So if we have this this cover, why do people always still fight on the road?
I think number one is ignorance, and two is that they don't even know the benefit of the instrument they are carrying. So number one is that what will a third party do for you? A third party motor insurance, it provides cover for material damage up to the tune of 1 million naira.
Okay.
Meaning if you damage somebody's vehicle or you damage someone's property, the insurance company has a latitude of 1 million naira wherein you can draw for, so long you have a genuine third party motor insurance. Beyond that, it also have a cover for death.
Okay.
If there is loss of life as a result of the accident, the amount payable in the event of loss of life is unlimited, but it must be prescribed by a competent court of jurisdiction.
Okay.
So the reason why people fight on the road is basically ignorance.
Not knowing exactly what
they don't know.
All right. You said I'll take you up on something said when you damage a property, not just a car. So can we explain that properly? A property?
A property in this sense has to do with both motor vehicle and real estate, or any other stuff that one owns. For instance, a vehicle veered off the road and pulls down someone's fence.
Okay.
So long that vehicle has third-party motor insurance.
Okay. The
It's
insurance company
is
will
supposed to
take
fix that fence. And beyond that too, it also applies to vehicles for commuting. Maybe during December you see people travel and somehow, maybe due to carelessness, majorly due to carelessness of the drivers, because every accident has larger percentage of human error, and there is loss of life. The real thing is that the families of the bereaved are supposed to take a lawsuit against those transport companies to get compensated, because whoever that is traveling that paid money to travel to a place never paid money to die. So if, for instance, the person approach XYZ transport company and say, look, I'm traveling to my village, and paid XYZ naira, say maybe 5,000 naira, the person is paying to go to a destination. But unfortunately, while on the road, the XYZ transport company had an accident and there is a loss of life. The family is supposed to take a legal suit against the XYZ Transport Limited, and their insurance company is to be called upon to pay compensation, because by the loss of that life, perhaps some destinies might be affected if it's the breadwinner.
All right. Now you said that one of the reasons that people fight on the road is ignorance, ignorance of what the
third party insurance can do for them.
Or is it that they're thinking that the insurance company wouldn't pay them anyway?
I want to say this for the benefit of all the insurance companies of today are fully capitalized, so they can actually pay claim.
Okay.
But the mentality has always been towards third party that it is police make I pass, as they call it. So they see it as a rider to the vehicle document they have. Whereas that is, let me use the word, a post-dated check. Sort of saying that, look, if anything should go wrong with you while you're on the road, you have XYZ value you're carrying. So when you see people, even the very enlightened too, the anger, the venom,
just because you hit my car, just the fact that you hit my car, I don't want to know anything. I just want,
So it's largely ignorance. That's the truth.
Okay, so how do we bridge this gap now? This ignorant gap.
Oh, one of the ways we are bridging the gap is this great work you guys are doing here.
Yeah.
Educating people on everything they had to know about road. And let me take, for instance, my company, Leadway Assurance. We've taken it as a mandate upon ourselves, even in our program this year, to ensure that we go from house to house. There is a new program we are doing now. We call it Happy Visit. It sees us go from street to street, house to house, and we are giving people an insurance handshake. We're also collaborating with other partners like Federal Road Safety to keep cascading this insurance education to people, because the reality of life is this: it's not that Nigerians don't like insurance. The reality is that Nigerians don't know
understand insurance.
That's the honest truth.
Yeah.
So, and you know that insurance is this stuff you need to have before the need arises. Whenever the need arises, it's already too late. So it's something people should have.
So your last words, if someone is in front of you right now, he's never heard, or she's never heard, let me be gender sensitive, she's never heard about insurance, what will be your one word, one sentence, one paragraph to this person?
Okay, if I would say, I'll just tell the person, give insurance a try and your life will make a difference.
That's nice. All right, thank you very much, Alex and Abba. He's been part of our Leadway 10 minutes our program today on automedics. He is a national retail manager, general business at Leadway Assurance Company. Thank you very much for being part of the show. Hopefully we'll see you soon and we'll talk more about the happy plan, because I really need to understand the happy plan.
I expect them in your neighborhoods.
All right, automedics continues in a bit.
Cover from